Hi Taurus, welcome to your week ahead reading. This is for week commencing the 20th. Is it? Yes, the 20th of October. And thank you so much for all your suggestions last week for the midweek reading. I did actually manage to do one. So if you haven't seen it, go and check that out. It's called Midweek Energy Reading. I think it's in the playlist under, I don't know if I put it in a playlist. I need to check that out. But go and check it out. It's all time stamped against your zodiac sign. Just click on the blue number next to your Taurus or your other moon and rising signs. Anyway, let's get on with your reading. These are the energy oracle cards. Please, can we have 2 messages to start Taurus's reading? And yes, Bella's in the house. You can hear her moaning down there. Oh, I like this, Taurus. Ooh, very nice. Oh, that one. We've got community, very 3 of Cups energy, having friends, gathering with those that love you, being around people that just get you too, and that's so refreshing. Having fun, going out a bit more, and then we've got door to value. And it's like you're opening up a door to a value that you really need to start embracing. And maybe that is having a bit of fun, you know. Have you not seen your mates for a little while? Have you been a bit of a hermit, maybe? Let's have a look. Let's see what the tarot says. So, dear spirit guides and angels, please join me in this reading for Taurus and make it helpful, hopeful, and healing. So, Taurus, what is the focus, please, and thank you for Taurus? Focus for Taurus. Thank you. Oh, look at that. Yes, 2 of Wands. Opportunity for Taurus, please. Here's the 4 of Swords. And challenge. King of Pentacles. You always get the King. Oh, you get it quite regularly, the King of Pentacles in your readings. What's bubbling under the surface for Taurus? Ace of Swords. Good. And advice and outcome is the 2 of Cups. Look at that. Start with the 3 of Cups, end on the 2 of Cups. How lovely. Really connected souls. Okay, 2 of Wands is your focus for next week. Look at her. She's begging to leave that house. She's like, I really need to get out a bit more. You can see, I need to travel the world a bit more. I need to broaden my horizons. It's exactly what your energy cards suggest too. I love that. Opportunity, 4 of Swords, a bit of rest, relaxation and repair. You know what happens then? We get a clearer mindset. How lovely. Now, maybe there's an opportunity for you to say, go and socialise with friends. That, I know it sounds like it's not relaxing, but it so is. I know when I catch up with my bestie, which I don't do often enough, everything just feels like I can deal with everything and the next day again because you've had a good old chit chat. You know, you've relaxed. 4 of Swords, however you find you want to relax, do it next week. If you want to sit down and watch the TV during the day, do it if you can. There's something about you making the most of next week, getting back on track, rewinding. King of Pentacles is your challenge. Now, you could be dealing with a King of Pentacles as a challenge. That would be somebody who's quite in authority, could be a manager. Could be that, you know, they're very focused on the financial side. There's no emotion about this person whatsoever, quite a cold energy as a challenge. And it can also be you over focusing on the financial side. For instance, if you think I need a break, but I can't afford to drop a shift. I can't afford to, I don't know, drop some hours at work, whatever it might be, you know, maybe your focus shouldn't be quite so intent on the financial side. It won't hurt just for 1 week. Bella, will you stop moaning? Ace of Swords is what's bubbling under the surface. And this is like the want for feeling a bit more clarity about a situation or even having a ta-da moment. There's something about you knowing that there is something coming maybe also. But even if you're networking with these people in this community, it could be to help you get an idea off the ground. Just go and see how they do it. Go and be in their company. The community card for me is also, as I said, it's about you being around like-minded people. And then advice and outcome, 2 of Cups. Oh, gorgeous. This is about reconnecting with your soul. And it can also be about reconnecting with soulmate energy. being with people, as I say, that are on the same page as you. This is a really strong message for you next week, Taurus. Lovely energy. Right, we are, clarifying with the Radiant Ryder Waite. So why do we have the Two of Wands for Taurus, please? And it's like she's gagging to get out, but something's still keeping her behind in the comfort of her home. But it's like, maybe that's your ta-da moment also. It's like, yeah, I do actually, let's go and socialize a bit. What have we got? Yeah, oh my God, Three of Pentacles. This is about working as a team. Teamwork makes the dream work. Yeah, that old cliche, but it's true. This is also about shining in your job and being the one that people come to. Being in the spotlight, if you like, for your, being very proud of what you do. It's like the focus is for you to, I want to say, speak up. And, if you're a part of a team at work or even in a relationship where you're constantly feeling that people are just taking the mickey out of you, it's like next week, it's like, nah, let's swap that over. Three of Pentacles is also, about working with people in the same skill set, finding your tribe, surrounding yourself with those people that make such an impact on your mindset when you do that. The Four of Swords is an opportunity. This is my rest, relax and repair card. Things become much clearer when you can do that. Ace of Pentacles. Again, you've got the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles now, and it's like there's an offer coming in, there's some new financial opportunity coming in by you relaxing, repairing. Maybe even that opportunity is you going into that kind of work, if you like, where it involves meditation, it involves healing, some sort of healing too. I love that. That is excellent. And this Ace of Pentacles, you've got daughter value, don't forget. It can be just making you feel like you're giving something to somebody too. Without, or I don't know, or you getting something from somebody without you finding the need to give back. I love that. King of Pentacles is your challenge. Oh my giddy aunt, you've got the Two of Wands as a challenge, but they want you to focus on that. So the Two of Wands, they're umming and ahhing about it. They're umming and ahhing about an idea, a move, travel, whatever it might be, because the King of Pentacles is very set in their ways too, very grounded energy, very stale, if you like. So maybe you've got somebody around you that is a bit like putting you off things. I don't know. Pentacles can relate to Taurus, but also Virgo and Capricorn. It's like, and could even possibly involve a father, to be honest with you, somebody that perhaps you might have to ask for money from, and that could be a bit like, oh gosh, that doesn't make me feel very comfortable. But whatever it is, your challenge is not being able to make your mind up, if you like, whether you should. Are you umming and ahhing about joining a different community, joining a different team? But it may involve a parent for some of you, or some sort of, especially if you are the caregiver for a parent and you're finding that you just need a bit of a break next week. Now, the Ace of Swords is bubbling under the surface. This is mental clarity. Oh, yes, look at that. Libra. Libra? It is the card of Libra. It's the Justice card. Something about, also, maybe there's some decision that you felt hard done by in the past, still bubbling under the surface, but it's like you're you're seeking truth and clarity on a situation, because the Justice card is about balance and fairness, being just and fair. The Ace of Swords can represent truth. What's bubbling under the surface? You're trying to get to the bottom of something. Maybe the decision of whether, you do go to this team, you do have a better community around you, surround yourself with like-minded people, because the Justice card also represents balance. It's like you do know this, Taurus, too. Let's do one more on that. Why do we have the Justice card and the Ace of Swords? I can't help but think there's something to do with a truth of a matter coming out that's going in your favour with the Justice card here. Two of Swords. You've got 3 2s now. So, you've got 4 2s. I beg your pardon. Wow. So 2s in numerology is about partnerships. And you've got the Two of Swords also bubbling under the surface. This is about making a decision, having 2 separate pathways to go, and probably knowing deep down that they are both available to you. You're just waiting maybe for a decision to be made with this Justice card. And maybe you're waiting on a legal decision for some of you. But the message of the Two of Swords is always to trust your intuition. She's got a blindfold on there for a reason. And the reason is so that she doesn't get influenced by other people's reactions. She trusts her own mind. Now, the Two of Cups is your advice and outcome. And this is lovely energy. This is, you can see that their cups are intertwining. It's being on the same level as somebody, finding a friendship, finding your soulmate, but also finding your soul and what feeds your soul. That's clarified by 4 of Swords. Gosh, you've got a lot of repeating cards here. It feels like it. You've actually only got 3. But the 4 of Swords, as I said, this is about what's feeding your soul. Rest, relax, repair, meditate. Just chill out. Chill out. Whatever you need to do to recharge your batteries, Taurus, next week. This gives clarity of mind. This is what equals your Ace of Swords. Maybe it's about the dreams as well, because this can be about sleeping and dreams too. Listen to those dreams and what feeds your soul. Wow, that's a lovely reading. Right, let's finish with a message from the Wisdom of the Oracle. Please and thank you for Taurus. We have Message in a Bottle. Wow, this is a lovely card, isn't it? Very mysterious. Let's have a look. What's the message of Message in a Bottle? Who's ever found a message in a bottle? You just love to do that, going along the beach and you find one. Okay, the message is Spirit sends you signs when you ask for them. When you believe you will receive them. That's very true. And when you allow yourself to become fluent in the language of symbols, oracles, and omens, they may come to you as a bird flying by or a logo on a truck and a song on the radio. Expect confirmation that you're pointed in the right direction. Keep your ears open for someone might say just the right thing that will give you the answer to your query. Today, your message is this. Spirit hears you and the reply is favourable. So look out for those signs and synchronicities, Taurus. So I hope you enjoyed that reading. Lovely reading. Have a fabulous week. Thanks for watching as always. And I'll see you next week or during the week. I'm going to try and do another reading during the week. And I'm going to try and mix it up a little bit because there was a lot of suggestions. This week I went with energy reading. Next week it could be career and finance. I don't know until I sit down at the table. But anyway, it'll be a little surprise for you. Take care. See you next week, Taurus.